Hey, welcome to Coffee with Richie P, first episode. So, thought maybe once a week I'll do a 5-minute video of Coffee with Richie P. I'm Richie P, and just to go through some things that can help support our teams, ourselves, and people we know during this time to help improve mental health, help teams come together, and just to really discuss some topics that maybe give some tips that could help you or your team if you guys are going through some things on your site or family at home. So, got to have the coffee. Coffee's here. The first thing I want to talk about today is just cleanliness. And just how that can affect our mental health at work. So at the Heathwood site, we're pretty aggressive in the level of standards we have for how clean we are. But like anything, there's always opportunity to push that next boundary. And I think sometimes we just forget how important a clean workspace is. Mentally speaking, it helps declutter our thoughts. It allows us to feel subconsciously structure and order. And during these times, especially with COVID, structure and order is not a bad thing. It can certainly give people a space to feel in control. So at the site, we give the team members opportunity to clean areas or assigned areas to our washboard. Now, cleaning does not sound fun, and rarely do people look at it as an enjoyable process. It just happens to be one of those things we have to do because it's part of the job. But the actual benefits of cleaning, psychologically and for mental health, are exponential. They give you a sense of pride, a sense of achievement. So spaces that are cluttered or have rubbish on the floor make for easy distractions and actually affect your cognitive thinking and your ability to process information as it hits you. It gives you an underlying feeling of uneasiness and uncertainty. So the theory at first had me very questionable on the topic. Understanding that keeping a clean environment and a clean working area is essential to occupational health and safety, I did question the idea of feeling good after giving an area a good clean. So I went out and tested it. However, after spending the time invested into cleaning that area, the actual pride of it really got to me at the end when I looked back and saw just how clean it was. Feeling that on a high without feeling it drain your energy is certainly something that I feel is worthwhile investing into our team members. I read an article the other day about something called broken window theory. Broken window theory states that if there's any signs of crime or antisocial behavior, that attracts more of that behavior. Not to say we have crime in our sites, but I think it is relevant to how clean our sites are. If we have an area that is kept unclean or an area that's notorious to have stuff just shoved there, then what occurs is that it attracts that. It almost encourages that behavior to say that it's okay to drop some stock there or to drop rubbish. The base concept to the theory is that an environment will speak of its own standard. I've added an article to the bottom of this about how cleanliness affects mental health, and this is something that also works at home. Not to say that you want to go tell your partner, hey, I heard cleanliness fixes everything and makes me feel good, because I'm sure you'll end up with a very long list of things to clean at home. But it is important to note for the team that getting into a routine of cleaning can be very productive in a mental state as well as for the operation. So really interested to hear your thoughts on the idea, on the concept of cleanliness, not only boosting mental health, but also a clean environment generating a standard, an unspoken standard, subconsciously to our team members. I'd like to hear your thoughts or even comment below around what you think of the broken window theory. So I challenge you guys to go out and give it a go. And that'll be my 5 minutes. So next week we'll talk about something different. obviously the more people we get involved in this having a conversation, the more exciting it is. So I'll talk to you then.